know, I looked away and I looked back. Which one? Yeah, yeah.
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true?
Oh, will it be another blowout?
Welcome, folks,
Or
to
will I put
Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year.
I don't know how to fuck that shit up.
Taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers.
Like I was cool, I was like where I wanted to be, but at halftime, do you see halftime?
This football season's ultimate game. Time to find
It was
out
like
who's
tied
gonna
at halftime. So I was like, I'm cool, whatever he does, as long as I'm at least tied going to half, I'm good. And then, I don't know what it was. Oh shit. Oh, that's what you said, GG. Is that what you said, GG, whenever you got to fix it?
ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think
Hey.
we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wide out. That one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in a great field position here on their first possession.
The offense starts with
A++ game.
on first down, it's play action. Stays on his feet.
His ass.
Going to try to use his weapon. Oh, and he fumbles.
What? Oh, come on, man. Damn it.
So they avoid the turnover.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of
Nick Bolton
bounds.
should have came
The
to
offense
Texas.
catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And here's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Near the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. They draw first blood in this national title game. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Bringing it out, it's Perez. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Back in motion now.
Oh, man, I had no answer.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Longhorns come to the line to start a first set of downs. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense.
Safety coming down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2-3 fumbles.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
So here we go, a crucial play. Fourth and long from the 44. Let's see what the play call is. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Oh, they've got it! A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on fourth and a mile.
The short hands, it's Connors. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receivers. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
14, Texas, 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. this offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. With the catch, it's Harris.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion makes it second and short. Good throw, complete to the tight end. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to chuck it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the
Get you
quarterback
into
and
a
the
certain
receiver.
defense.
Nice job
Choose a
again,
few
getting
to
back
do
in
it.
the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete with his hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll run it to the left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Important 2nd down play coming up. Shotgun handoff here. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, good push up front here. This back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fires it on the move. Touchdown, Tigers. That's how you finish a play.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
Didn't like Bucky. Didn't have his spear scores
Play the
anymore.
drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. That gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Fighting off the defender. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
That is funny. I see you sitting right there.
It's great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first
I see
down.
you sitting right
Now
there.
they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Head coach say, we'll try it again. They're 0 for 3 on previous 4th down attempts. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A deep shot to the left side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for a man deep in the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later. It's maybe the second half.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here,
Get one like good lick on Buck.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Good lick.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
How about this?
So your best back, 8?
Getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
What a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't
We're
working.
gonna get my DBs sick late every day.
Position for 2nd down and goal. decides to keep it here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Texas, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Perez. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Let's get on the board, boys. We got 2 minutes to just get on the fucking board.
To do here, try to cut into this lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The Longhorns are going to keep this drive.
I didn't recruit a quarterback, and
Touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in
recruit a
motion.
quarterback.
Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
This dude's actually pretty good. I have to rest it. Probably if I played the rest of it.
Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Longhorns. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
The elite quarterbacks in college football have this ability. Use your athletic ability to get away from pressure, but also maintain your vision downfield, finds the open target, and then makes a perfect throw for a beautiful touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Connors. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's McIntyre.
We're going to get himself arthritis.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back.
We're going to give himself arthritis. All he do is he's looking for time of it, playing the fucking game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
I'm tired of that shit.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Yeah, that's definitely a catch.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. 1st and 10 play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play.
Not supposed to be quick on me. Start the game.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
It's crazy because every season I'm like, all right, I got to get my defense
Let's
together.
it go quickly. Pop over the middle. It's Connors.
Get the defense
They make
together
the
and
tackle. That's
recruit.
an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He escapes the pocket. Escapes
Sit around, stupid.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
It's so funny because every year I'm like, all right, let me change my book around, my offensive playbook, do some shit. And then I get to the daddy and it's like, I can't score a single point.
You better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Using his legs on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Grab near the sticks. It's McIntyre. Tackle is made at the 4. That'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Connors. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
Score right here, get an onside, score again.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Perez. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. Finding some room with the 25. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Breaks free. Throws out the stiff arm. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock.
Down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Like 2 years. That's what I had against Auburn.
Start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop.
Like Rick, you can get them.
Stop here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. Knocks it down his back. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal up that loss. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
Is your coach already maxed out at 100?
All right, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Bringing it out. It's Perez. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
I'm still like 60.
Longhorns offense takes the field.
Whatever started to.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, and another incompletion.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep down the left side. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sounds. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, LSU. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this
promise one of these natties will give you a game.
Imagine having this kind of performance. This is something that we'll always remember.
One of these natties, I'm going to give you a game.
With his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Perez. And he's brought down at the 16. Better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field.
It's hard, bro. Like, when you play a game like that, it's hard to. I don't even want to play it like that.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He lets it go on the move. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
It took 3 quarters.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long.
Well, that's not the determination of the game would be decent.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. And it's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That's just some minor blip there. What's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Off the play fake on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. See what the call is on first and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. quick completion to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback still with the football. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The shotgun run call. Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first
single
down.
player lead early either.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now they're running on the toss. He finds powerful running into the secondary. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
The old toss play.
My best DB.
Used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. You got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Again, makes it second and medium. Pounding away with the run game. Tremendous toughness here. They get him down, but the Junior with an excellent run there.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
414 satellite. 414 satellite.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground here. Some hard running there through a tackle. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds.
They have a close one. GD's name.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.